Good morning, everyone. I'm Brandon Boldorfer with OnFocus, and I'm here with Kurt Bornbach, Acting Superintendent for the City of Marshfield Street Department. Good morning. Glad to see you guys out this morning.
We've been out for a while.
You guys do anything special today in light of the situation with the roads?
Not anything special. We're doing the same thing we normally do. All the streets need to be taken care of. We generally start on the heavier traveled ones and then go to the subdivisions as the heavier traveled ones are done.
Is there any areas of the town that are a little more icy than others, or conditions pretty much the same throughout?
They're all about the same ice.
Now, when we were out back, we noticed that you guys are bringing in salt. Is that a regular practice here at the Street Department?
Right. We have a shed here that we fill our salters out of. Once the shed gets to a certain point, we have to haul salt in from our main storage shed that's out on South Hill and keep the shed full here. That we don't have to run the loader all the way out there to load salt trucks with.
Sure, and then also in that bunker, it looks like we had sand. Do we do any mixing, or when do we use sand on our streets?
We have that salt sand mix. We have selected spots around town mostly where all the crossing guards are. That way they can salt the crosswalks or sand the crosswalks if they need it. And it's also open for city residents to go get sand if they need it also.
Awesome. So I imagine with this storm really started yesterday. Have you guys been out through it all, or?
We started yesterday about 12:30, finished up the first round of salting about 4:30 yesterday afternoon. We had to go back out again about 6:30 last night. We were out till 12:30, and then we came back in this morning, and we had the salters out on the road at 4 o'clock, and we're still salting as we speak.
And how long does it take to do pretty much a complete run of all the streets here in town?
A complete run, if it quits raining and sleeting and everything, it takes about 6 hours to get them all completed.
And it's how many guys on force?
Six guys on salters. We only have 6 salters, so we have to run all the streets with 6 salters. That's why it takes 6 hours to get those done.
Now, did you use AMP at all in this storm?
On the first 2 rounds, we were using AMP. This morning, we switched over to straight 100% salt brine for the pre-wet because we don't need the AMP out there because it's warm enough right now, the AMP.
Now, my understanding too is that when we're out salting, we're putting down a certain amount of pounds per lane mile.
Right.
Do you adjust that at all on days like today?
Yes, we do. Yesterday afternoon, when we first went out, we were only spreading 400 pounds per lane mile. Last night, with the icing problems we were having, we had to bring that up to 600 pounds. And this morning also, with the way the rain was freezing on, we had to go to 600 pounds. Right now, with the temperature coming up, we're dropping back to about 400 pounds. We may drop that back even more if it starts warming up a little quicker here.
All right, well, thank you, Kurt, for taking the time to meet with us. I'll let you get back to work. And again, thanks for tuning in for OnFocus. I'm Brandon Boldorfer.